While some people may believe that physical beauty is the most dominant trait when it comes to attraction, research and psychology have proven that certain habits can make a person less desirable without consideration of physical appearance. When it comes to pairing with men and creating relationships, many women would like to attract men to appreciate their beauty and charm. Furthermore, it is also essential that they understand the importance of good behavior and personality in gaining the affection of the opposite sex. It is true that grooming, makeup, and clothing all play a part in attracting men, but the most attractive women tend to be aware of certain habits that they should avoid in order to remain desirable in the eyes of potential partners. In this video, we will discuss 7 habits that make a woman unattractive, providing useful advice to any woman who is interested in improving her appeal to men. Number 1. Bad hygiene. Bad hygiene is one of the most unattractive habits a woman can have. Bad hygiene refers to a lack of care when it comes to personal grooming or taking care of oneself. This may include not showering, having bad breath, or wearing unwashed clothes. Poor hygiene can be an instant turnoff for anyone, male or female. It can create an impression that the individual does not care about their personal appearance, which could make potential partners, or even just friends, less likely to be attracted to them. Bad hygiene puts a lot of emphasis on the external, overshadowing traits such as personality or even talent. It also can lead to the uncomfortable feeling of being in close proximity to someone with poor hygiene. Inadequate hygiene can cause a lack of interest or even a negative outlook toward a person, leading to an inability to attract a potential partner. Number 2. Lack of confidence. Lack of confidence is without a doubt one of the most unattractive habits in a woman. It is important to remember that confidence is not bragging about one's looks or achievements, but instead the belief that one can handle whatever the world throws at them. A lack of confidence often leads to a person believing that they aren't capable of doing great things, leading to them feeling unmotivated and, in some cases, anxious. This lack of confidence can be particularly unattractive in a woman, as it often leads to moments of self-doubt, which can cause her to question her decisions and make her seem insecure even in the company of her friends. It is important for a woman to believe in herself and develop self-confidence so that she can make her own decisions and live her life in a confident and secure manner. Having a strong sense of self-confidence makes a woman more attractive. Number 3. Too much talkiness. Women who talk too much can be highly unappealing to many men. While they may appear confident and passionate in the moment of conversation, they fail to realize that there is a definite balance that needs to be struck. Too much talkiness is not only seen as overly dominating or aggressive, but it can also quickly become a hindrance in a relationship. It can be difficult for men to be able to get a word in edgewise and to feel like they can share their own thoughts in conversation. Men are often seen as more independent or rational thinkers, which can clash with the more emotional thought process of a woman who talks too much. If a woman is able to monitor and understand her verbosity in conversation, she might just be able to let her man get a few words in and reignite the spark of connection between them. Number 4. Jealous and possessive. Women who show signs of being jealous and possessive tend to be unattractive. Those women don't trust their significant other, and ultimately that trust issue can drive the other person away. It's not necessarily an attractive trait when one partner is trying to constantly control what the other is doing. It might start with small things, like not allowing them to have friends of the opposite sex or be somewhere without them. It might even progress to monitoring their phone calls. All of these situations can be a huge red flag for the other person involved and can eventually lead to them not wanting to be in the relationship anymore. Women who are jealous and possessive can be really intimidating to be around, and potential partners may not find it attractive. People who are secure in their relationships don't need to worry about their significant other's whereabouts, and that kind of security is important for a healthy relationship. Number 5. Too much makeup. In today's society, we often try to impress people with our appearance, particularly with makeup. However, Women must be aware of the fact that wearing too much makeup can have a detrimental effect on their attractiveness. Too much makeup can make a woman look artificial, over the top, or worse, like she is trying too hard. Excessive makeup can be off-putting and can be indicative of underlying insecurities, which makes the woman seem less attractive. Those with natural beauty are simpler to find attractive, as there's no barrier to entry to liking them. While there's certainly nothing wrong with wearing some makeup, it is important to remain mindful that too much makeup can have an adverse effect on female attractiveness. Wearing just enough makeup to showcase a woman's beauty, and not enough to hide it, is the best way to remain attractive. Otherwise, the impact can be just the opposite. Number 6. Self-absorption. Women who are self-absorbed tend to constantly focus on what they want and need instead of being mindful of the people around them and showing kindness and empathy. They are so wrapped up in their own thoughts and feelings that they forget to listen to or care for those around them. This can come off as being arrogant, insensitive, and uncaring, all of which can be huge turnoffs for many potential partners. The lack of attention they give to partners and friends makes them come across as unappealing and unattractive. When someone is only interested in themselves, it can be daunting to be around them on a daily basis. People prefer to be around those who can show them kindness and genuine interest in the conversation. A self-absorbed person might talk endlessly about themselves and could make the conversation one-sided and thus not enjoyable. Women should strive to show genuine interest in the people around them and make sure to not be too self-centered. Number 7. Negativity. Negativity is one of the most unattractive habits for women to have. This can come across as constantly being unhappy with life, presenting yourself in a negative manner, and having an overall negative outlook on people and situations. This kind of attitude can be a major turnoff for potential partners or friends. Furthermore, it can be a source of significant stress in all relationships, as it can be difficult to try to be positive when around someone with a negative attitude. It is best to practice being mindful and reframing thoughts, if necessary, to stay away from the negative spiral. Being mindful can help you to remain positive and in control of your feelings. In addition, being pleasant and optimistic shows that you can see the positive in any kind of situation and that you have a very pleasing personality, which is always attractive. So, if you want to have any kind of success with your relationships, it is best to remain positive and stay away from any kind of negativity. If a woman wants to stay attractive, she should focus on avoiding these 7 habits. This means taking care of her physical and mental health, in addition to practicing good hygiene, showing respect to others, having an open attitude, being authentic in her communication, and thinking positively. By keeping these habits in check, a woman can ensure she stays attractive and appealing to those around her. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay tuned to such helpful content. Thanks for watching.